What's up guys, it's your girl Pete and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something long overdue that I haven't done in forever. People have been asking me to do it, so here I am. So I'm doing Alfredo. It was gonna be fettuccine Alfredo, but then didn't have fettuccine, so I did spaghettini. As you can see, lots of Parmesan and bacon. I'm so excited to eat this. I haven't had a bowl of pasta in a really long time. And I low-key haven't been feeling the greatest, so that's why I wasn't here last week. I missed you guys. I just wasn't feeling good. I think I need a drink. Ooh, and we got, this is the pop of the day, Frostbite. These have been really cool. My favorite one so far has been the mystery, like the Halloween one that they did in October or whatever of 2022. That was my favorite so far. It was like, I don't even know, it was like almost sour. It was good. Ooh, this one's really blue. That definitely gives me like Baja Blast vibes, but a little less tropical-y. Yeah, that's the way to describe it. Okay, it's still hot. I literally just made it and took it off the oven. I haven't had this in so long. It's so creamy too. I added so much sauce. And I added so much Parmesan mixing it in, and then I put Parmesan on top. You guys already know I love cheese. I don't have a giant brick this time. I do have a little brick, but I didn't bring it in. I forgot, so. Wow. That's so good. Yeah, like my appetite last week, like I literally, I don't know what's going around. Like people have had the flu, had cold type of thing, but like last week and even this week, like I cannot eat that much food. It's crazy. Like, and y'all know me, I love my food. So for me not being able to eat, it's pretty saddening. So that's why I didn't do a video last week, because I was like I was just sad about it. Of course I have one napkin. Who thought this out? Not me. I was just too excited to eat my food. And it's like, I put so much cheese, so it's so sticky. Like, it was nice and creamy with the sauce. And then now I just put so much Parmesan mixing it in. It's like, That's so good. I low-key haven't done pasta on my channel in a while. And I love pasta. It's like my favorite dish. Like anything. No, I'm more of a red sauce gal, to be honest. Ooh, excuse me. Like rosé sauce. Oh, it's my favorite. It's so good. But like this is so good. Like if it's creamy and I really like it thick, like I don't like watery pasta. This might even be a little too thick. I mean, it tastes good. It's not like, it tastes amazing actually, but for like slurping, I mean, it's hard to slurp it up when it's that thick. I can feel a needle in my throat. Ooh. I can't believe I forgot. While I was gone, I hit 800 subscribers. I went and checked my YouTube. I think it was last night or the night before. And I seen that. Thank you so much, guys. I love you all. I cannot wait to keep going. I want to hit 1,000 in the next like couple months. I really do. I want to get up there, guys. Like I want to be able to make more videos. I want to do more, but It's so thick. Like, this cheese is sticking. Like, oh, like plain Alfredo sauce is really good. Like the one I use is, I can't remember what it's called. It's really good. I get it at a 3-pack at Costco. They only sometimes have it. Anyways, it's like one of the thickest store-bought sauces I know. So I really enjoy it, but it's still a little bland. So I added just a little salt and pepper, and then I added 4 pounds of Parmesan, and we're good to go. That's why she's thick, like me, you know? Oh. I think I made too much, but like, we'll see. I'm actually really hungry for this too. And you know what's really weird? Like, when I've not been that hungry, and like eating last week was like gross to me. Like, I would chew my food and I'd be gagging. Like, I don't know what's going on. Ooh. Ooh. But yeah, like this week's a little bit better, and I have to like eat something that I want to eat, or it makes it even worse. If I'm like eat something and I'm like not feeling it, or like trying to force it, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's been terrible. I lost like 6 pounds. My tongue ring got so caught at work today. I bit my tongue off. Obviously an accident. I can't remember if I was just talking or eating. I don't know. My tongue ring went like sideways and I bit down on it. That's scary. Sometimes when I do that stuff, I'm like, I'm dead. I just bit my tongue off, or like bit my tongue ring out of my mouth, or like ripped it, or I don't know, something. Right on the sweater. Pretty good save. It's all over me. I don't even care. Excuse me, that was really aggressive. It's another thing. I've been super burpy. Super burpy. I have some more of this out in the kitchen too. Like, I'm gonna eat this for lunch tomorrow. It's actually so good. It's so plain and so good. I was gonna add chicken and stuff, but honestly, I'm glad I didn't make a big dish of it because I just would have got too full too quickly, and it actually sucks. But I just can't wait to feel better. I just went for a bike ride, a little one, for like 20 minutes. It's my first day back out. I went and registered the bike today at lunch. Then I went for a bike ride. It was freezing. I literally froze to death. So, you know, I live in Canada. And it's March, so there's still snow. Not on the roads, but like around the roads. It's supposed to snow Thursday too, and then all weekend. Like, so tired of it. I like work's been kind of slow. Life's just been it's been interesting. I'm like feeling like shit all the time. I feel like I've been undermotivated or like not as motivated to do things. Like I literally just want to come home and die on the floor. And I hate being like that. Like I try to force myself to do things like clean up and all that, but like even last week, like I went home early from work one day just because I wasn't feeling great. And for some reason my back, ever since the weekend's been killing me. I don't know what I did. At first it was like the left side of my spine, like all the way up the side, like the literal side of my spine was hurting. So I don't know what is going on. And then like past couple days, it's been my lower back. So I don't know. I do know. But like I do have back problems. I have scoliosis, and I was in a car accident a couple years ago. So, and I hurt my back really bad, to the point where it made it worse. And actually bruises going on my spine because I hit the ground so hard. So, but I'm here now. I'm all good. My wrist is also messed up from that. Remember how I told you about my wrist? How it was hurting and stuff? That was the same accident. It's still hurting actually. My wrist is actually updated on the wrist. Wrist is doing a little bit better. Still hurts like a, you know what, sometimes, but it's definitely doing better. Been supposed to be wearing my hand brace, but I keep forgetting it. And if you guys don't know, I am a service manager. I work in a shop, like a small engine technician shop, and I literally get filthy all the time. And for some reason, I bought a beige one because they didn't have any like good ones that weren't beige, so I got a beige, and now it's like black. I knew that was gonna happen. I literally called it. I was like, I'm gonna have to dye this in black, so it doesn't look like poop at work. And I've been trying to like force feed myself more to the point where if I feel like I'm getting full, like keep eating a little bit, because then like I'm hungry still. It's crazy. Like last night I ate like a bunch and I was still hungry. Like I was just like eating saltine crackers to try to like fill my stomach, because like things are making me gross. It's not fun. I'm so chilled now. Like I was freezing on the butt. It's not even warm. It's like 8 degrees outside. It's like pretty cold. It was like 4 when I got back. I hope you've all been doing well though. I missed you all last week. I really did. I hate missing videos, like I really do. Also, the whole world is crazy right now. Like the violence and everything going on in the world right now is just insane. Like yesterday, there was a high school in my area on lockdown. Two teachers and a student was stabbed. He was 15, the kid that did it. And then today, at an elementary school, somebody went there with a gun. The whole school's on lockdown. Thankfully, everybody's okay. Oh, excuse me. But it's so scary because I see this stuff in the States happen a lot. And past couple years, I've been seeing it happen in Canada a lot more. With the violence. And like, if you guys know where I'm from, actually the biggest mass murder in Canada happened. It's probably 2 years ago now. Could be a little bit longer. Biggest mass murder ever to happen in Canada. It's happened here. And I remember I was on my way home from work when it happened. And everybody was calling like, stay off the highways, like da da da. He was pretending to be a police officer. Is what this man was doing. He had a fake RCMP car and everything. I think it was 27 people were shot and killed in a matter of a couple hours. He went on a rampage, literally like up for a long time. Ended up getting shot down at a gas station. And my dad's a cop, so I just remember hearing that, and he killed police officers too. So I just remember it was a whole situation. Like ever since then, like I've been noticing like there's just so much more violence, like especially in Toronto and stuff like that. Like I see it all the time. It's scary, and I have a lot of friends out there, but the violence, it's not good. And like a lot of people, what gets me, I don't even know how I just got on this topic. What gets me about gun violence is like, why do you need a gun? You know what I mean? Like, be a human and go fight somebody. Like, if you really want to, like, somebody's pissing you off or something's going on, go punch them in the face. Like, I'm not saying just go punch people in the face. Don't. I'm not saying that at all, but like, why are we choosing to go to weapons? Like, what happened to like literally just fighting and getting, you know what I mean? Like, you can still get really messed up fighting somebody, but like, you're telling me that's too easy. Like, guns are too easy to me. Like, if you kill somebody with a gun, anybody can do that. I don't think you're tough. I don't think anything. Like, I think you're dumb, especially if you take it away from an innocent person. Like, per se, last year, in a place where I'm from, there was some gang-related violence going on, and this car at a gas station got shot up, and the people that they were aiming for didn't die. They hit, I think he was an 8-year-old little boy in the backseat. He might have been even a little bit younger than that, and I remember that hit the community very hard. Seeing a kid that young get shot and caught up in a situation like that just because he was in the backseat of the car. It's very saddening to me. And like, it's just getting worse and worse. It really is. Like, I seen a thing the other day. This teacher in the States, she had a $60,000 bulletproof classroom that you can pull out in seconds, and you get all the kids inside, and it's like a little box, and it's bulletproof. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, you would rather spend $60,000 on each classroom. You would rather bulletproof schools instead of helping gun laws. Where do you think they're getting these weapons? And like, obviously that wouldn't, if you even cut out all the gun laws like Canada has, if you had the exact same gun law, it still happens. Illegal guns are always a thing, and I'm not saying that it's always going to be a thing, especially with they're already produced, they're already going to be out, but I'm just saying it could help so much. Especially like, you might not even see it right away, because there's just, like I said, so many guns out there. Like, once that mass murder happened in where I'm from, the gun laws changed. All over Canada, they changed them. You weren't allowed to carry certain, you're not allowed to carry anything, but, you're not allowed to have certain handguns, like shooting institutions where you could go practice, shoot guns and everything like that. They weren't allowed to have certain guns anymore. Like, they actually restricted us a lot for things like that. And like, I honestly Canada's a little different. Like, it wasn't legal in the first place to carry the weapon, like, you know what I mean? So it's a little bit different how they took that away from them, even though you can't legally carry them or do anything like that anyways. For those who don't know, you're not allowed to carry a weapon in Canada. You're also not allowed to shoot and kill anybody in Canada. Like, if you hurt somebody with a weapon, you're getting the charge. You're not allowed to shoot. It doesn't matter if they're in your house. Doesn't matter anything. Really, pretty much. It does not matter. We kind of use them, like, we use guns as, like, recreational use, I guess you should say. So, I don't know. It's really sad to see it. It's really crazy. But that's why I'm, like, scared to have kids. It's a scary world. I didn't know what I did though. That's supposed to be in like 2 weeks. It was good. I think I just distracted talking to you guys. Ooh. My gosh. Ooh, excuse me. Ugh. My leg and my foot are currently so asleep right now, guys. Like, so asleep, like, I'm probably gonna have to, like, crawl out of this room to live. I missed you guys, guys. It was like a little talk. I wanted to just come and sit down and talk to you guys for a little bit, even though it was kind of like a deep, dark conversation at the end, but, like, it's just life. Like, honestly, sadly. And, like, there's just been a lot of stuff going on where I'm from, and it's just sad. And it's going all over, and I know it's a lot worse in other places, and that's the scary part. Scary, scary. Like, I seen a statistic the other day, like, I think it was in February they did it, but I don't know if it's still that, but there was more deaths for school shootings than there was days in the year of 2023. And when I seen that for the States, I really wanted to cry for them, because, like, that's really sad. And it's not even cry for them, it's just cry for humanity, really. Because no child should be dying in a classroom place. No child should be dying, period. Nobody should be dying, period, from gun violence. And I'm not one to say people deserve to die. Like, unless you did some really messed up shit. I hope you get tortured for the rest of your life. I think death is too easy. So, that's just my opinion. But I'm so full right now. I never even realized how much I ate. Now I'm just sitting here, like, afterwards. I'm full. What did they call this? I can't remember at work. One of the guys I work with also has a tongue piercing, and the guy that sells trailers upstairs was, a bearing, I think he called it. Saying we had bearings in our mouth. He's like, oh yeah, like, she has one too, but hers is hot pink. I was like, yeah, I definitely do. I have quite a few piercings, actually. Not as many as I used to. I think I have 12 or 13 right now. And, like, before, when I was younger, I had, like, 27 or something like that. But I used to play sports. I used to play rugby, so I couldn't have any of that stuff in. Like, even soccer, I'd have to cover, like, even my little ones here. I wasn't allowed to have. I had to have clear ones in, try to hide them from the referees, but don't have to do that anymore. I would get more, honestly, but my boyfriend has this tendency to, every single time I get a new piercing, it hasn't happened in a long time because I haven't got one in a long time, but when I was younger, like, every single time I get a new piercing, he would happen to, like, rip it out of my head, or, like, make it bleed, or, like, something, not on purpose, obviously, but, like, it just happened. Like, I remember I used to have my web pierced underneath there. I used to love that piercing, and the reason I don't have it anymore is because it fell out, and I had long nails on it, and I couldn't get the ball back on. It's the only reason I don't have it anymore. Maybe I'll get it re-pierced, just won't tell. He hates it. He didn't like it. It just didn't, he didn't understand it. It didn't make any sense, which I kind of understand. Anyway, so I didn't tell him I got it. And it was really sore. It was really sore, and I remember I was kissing him one day, and he, like, grabbed on my tongue and started, like, ripping it out of my mouth, and I literally started losing. I was like, ah! I started pounding on his chest. I was like, ah! And he's like, what are you going on with it? I was like, ah. He's like, you're kidding me. And I was like, no. Anyhow, I'm talking about so much random stuff. There's just so much on my mind lately. Just all the time. Oh, I'm gonna go lay on the couch and die. My leg's so asleep, guys. Like, I'm gonna have to crawl. Literally gonna have to crawl. But I love you all. Thank you for watching. Thank you all for 800 again. If you're new to my channel, subscribe down below. Tell me you want to see me eat. I kind of want to try, I have this new thing I want to try. I have a business idea, and I think it'd be really cool for videos too. Not that that's what I originally thought it was for, but it'll be really cool. Obviously it has something to do with food. So I think it'd be really cool, especially, like, for ASMR sounds, even though I don't do ASMR, but, like, those chewing, oh, it's gonna be amazing. Just wait, guys, like, trust me. So yeah, you guys will be one of the first people to see it. And also, I kind of want to do the pickles in a bag. You guys know all those pickles in a bag? Like, I kind of want to try all those. I already tried, like, 2 of them, but, like, apparently there's Warhead ones and everything, but, like, they're like $7 a pickle Canadian. I'm like, girl, excuse you, but I love pickles. So yeah, anyways, talking again. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next week. Have a great one, guys.